Getting set to kick the ball off now.
Set to kick this one away.
And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. The Kansas offense is back out there now. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
This is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. The quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Handoff from the shotgun.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Out of the gun now on third down. Lofting it toward the left sideline. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Kansas. That's a crucial response with this offense, but still plenty of work to do here in the third quarter.
Well, I love that they're still fighting and competing. You can tell they've made some adjustments at half and try to get them back into this game. And that score is a great start.
There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Quick throw misses his mark there. Incomplete. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And he's brought down to the 27-yard line. Decent return. The USF offense is back out there now. Ball handed to the running back. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. The Bulls come to the line in the hurry up. Second down, we're going to throw it. Here's a shot toward the right sideline. He's got it down to the 25. Tackled all the way down at the 25-yard line. Suddenly, they're in great position to get points. Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. Quarterback still with the football. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Second down play coming up.
Well, there's the defense stepping up and making a nice play. Let's face it, this quarterback has been tough to deal with. He's been able to run and pick up some good yards, but this time the defense is in position and they tackle him for a loss.
Oh, and he dropped it. You do not see that very often from this guy. He's going to bring up third down.
Well, that's everything you want to see from an offense. Great execution. The line gave the quarterback time. Quarterback makes a great read, throws it to his guy, and the receiver drops it. Now he's going to have to shake that off and get ready to make that next play.
Doesn't get rid of the ball. Trapped for a huge loss. Goodness, that is usually a drive killer. The offense will go for it on this fourth down near midfield. The DB is backing off from the line now. Needs a completion here on fourth down. He's looking deep here. Can't connect downfield. Incomplete and a turnover on downs.
Really thought that this was going to work out. Showing an aggressive approach here. Going for it on fourth down. Looked to be there. They just weren't able to complete it.
Here comes the Jayhawks offense back on the field. Looking to throw it on first down. He'll take a deep shot here. There's another interception. We're losing track. Can he take it all the way? That's a pick and a long return before finally being taken down.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
And now the first play of this drive, they'll begin at the 36. The corner is now playing a couple yards off the ball. First down, looking to throw the football. Bringing pressure. And he heads out of bounds after another big scramble. This defense has had no answer for the quarterback runs today.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first, keep this drive moving.
Look to throw it here on second down. Running back has it on a screen now. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage. The Bulls looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback and your eyes.
He's picked for a third time tonight.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the second half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
And here comes the Kansas offense back on the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. He's moving out of the pocket. Sacked, dropped at the 3. That sack makes it second down and forever. Offense looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete on a very quick throw. Urgency now for the offense. They'd hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Looking for the wide out. Grab down the middle. It's Nicholson. And they wrap it up after the completion just short of the first down marker. 4th down and 2 in their own territory. Coach shows no hesitation. The offense is on the field. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. Going to take it all the way in. Pick 6. Touchdown, South Florida.
Well, an aggressive approach by this offense backfires. The defense not fooled at all. Good job of stepping in front of this throw, and they take it back for a touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. Here's the snap. It's flipped back to the kicker. He's looking to throw the ball. And he grabs it for the 2-point try to build this lead even more. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Kansas offense is back out there now. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. Oh, he almost had another interception. It'll be second down.
Boy, oh boy, Chris, this quarterback is getting way too loose with the football. He's already thrown an interception on the last series. Almost has another one here. He's got to start taking better care of the football.
Incompletion makes it second down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Oh, the pass is picked off. Going the other way. Can they stop him? And he steps out of bounds after the great pick. Solid return to set up his offense.
Boy, great hands by the defender to take that ball away and pretty much steal it from the intended receiver. I don't know if I'd be targeting that defender very many more times.
He's escaping the pocket now. And he'll loft it to the end zone. And it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line.
Boy, this quarterback is really rolling the dice out here today. Remember, he threw an interception the last time they had the ball. I thought he might learn from that, but instead he comes out throwing it into coverage again, somehow catches a break on this tip ball that this one was an interception. He better tighten up his decision-making. He's going to cost himself a game.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. They get him down, but that's a solid game. So here we go, third down in the red zone, the kind of play that decides football games. They're going to throw for it on third and short. The quarterback still keeping this play alive. And they get him down, but that's a solid game there to move the sticks using his feet.
These are the type of plays that are backbreakers for a defense. They thought they had him tied up. They thought they were going to be able to get him to the ground on the pass rush, but they're unable to do so. So he gets away, picks up a big first down, and now this sets up a first and goal inside the 10.
Touchdown, USF. And this one is getting ugly. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there, Kurt.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. And he makes it into the end zone to add 2 more to the lead.
So they decide to run it in on the 2-point conversion, and it turns out to be the right call. Put 2 up on the board.
Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Returner looking to create better field. A special teams disaster on the kickoff. Takes it back into the end zone, tackled for a safety.
Man, that is a big-time play for this defense. Not only do they get a couple points, they get the football back as well. It should give these guys a spark and some momentum.
So the safety will set up a free kick. They'll boot it away from their 20. Here comes the USF offense back on the field now. And looking to throw now on first down. He's running out of time here. Got him for a sack. A big play made them one of the senior leaders of this defense.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage yet. The Bulls will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Looks like he's going to run it. Brought down at the 40. That'll be a first down. Offense in hurry-up mode.
After 40. And first down for the offense.
On first and 10, looking to throw. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. Downfield shot, falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Well, that's going to go down as an incompletion, obviously, but I like that the quarterback showed his ability to escape. Broke loose from the pocket, put the ball on a string, but he just wasn't able to come up with that completion.
The pickup is 9. That's what they're looking for. Sets up a 3rd and 1 now. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo. Can he make it to the marker? Gain moves it to the 24. That's a fresh set of downs. The Bulls look to keep this drive moving.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big third down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Got a lane. Can he get in? Touchdown, Bulls. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly.
In the end zone.
And now they'll go for a two-point conversion. And they're trying to punch it in here. And he stopped short. The two-point try fails. They can't build on their lead here.
A great job here by the defense on this conversion. Nice heads-up play to prevent the two-point try.
Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And he fields it inside the 15. He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Here comes the Jayhawks offense back on the field. Remember the last time out there, they surrendered a safety. They got to regroup from that right away. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looks to the left, pass caught. Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot.
Defenses all around the country have got to do a better job of keeping an eye on these little guys from the slot. They can dismantle a defense with their speed and quickness in the open space.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Tackled right at the 30, good enough to move the sticks.
Look, I realize on any play call that is properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
That's the end of the third quarter. With the score, South Florida 68, Kansas 20.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. From the gun, he looks for an open man. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
And the Jayhawks will have 1st and 10 here. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. It's a short completion at the big tight end. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Wideouts now clustered. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Well, this guy's got some wiggle, and you can see there he's got some power. He's able to break through one arm tackle, but the secondary comes up to finish him off.
Offense facing 3rd and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough 4th down decision? Quarterback changing the play now at the line. On 3rd down, it's a handoff. Tackled across midfield at the 48, good enough for a first down.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. You get to a 3rd down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on Old Reliable, that offensive line, and they come through for you.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He's moving out of the pocket now. Decides not to throw it and will take an enormous loss on this sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
And he lofts it toward the left sideline. Almost picked off yet again. It's going to set up 3rd down.
Well, they don't connect here, but but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. And it's the senior getting home with the sack. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. 4th down, looking to throw for it. Looking to make a big play downfield. And is intercepted. Look out, he's got some space. Inside the 40. Finally able to take him down, but that's a great return after the pick.
Well, that interception really about cost him the game here. And I understand, you got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
Here comes the South Florida offense back on the field. In the last possession, the defense just had no answer for this powerful ground game. Let's see what they can do this time. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Touchdown, South Florida. And the route is on.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play call, and
oh, they flip it to the kicker. He's looking to throw. He makes the catch, the ultra-rare fake PAT for 2 points. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. And the receiving team has to recover. Looks like the hands team did its job.
Hey, it's the 4th quarter here. They're trying to get that football back. I don't blame them. Unfortunately, they couldn't come up with it.
Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. He's going for a big play downfield. And it's intercepted right near the goal line. Going the other way, can they catch him? That's a potential game changer, the pick and the big return.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
And the wideout goes in motion. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain. The Bulls will come to the line to crank up the tempo. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Pressure is coming. Where in the world was he going? The wrong way is the answer. It's a massive loss on the play.
Chris, let's tip our cap to this quarterback. He has gotten hit. That's the 4th sack already in this football game. Now, he's thrown for a lot of yards, so it's been one of those cases where either our band is playing or your band is playing. One way or another, you're getting a lot of fireworks in this game.
Defense is coming after him. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. He makes the grab. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a 1st down.
Chris, how about this approach by this offensive play caller? Up big, 4th quarter, and they're still taking shots downfield looking for more points. I think they're trying to rub it in here a little bit.
That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Big pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Take it down, but not before he makes the 1st down. The Bulls come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
Yeah, to me, Chris, with this offense, it's almost an extension of their running game. You put the receiver out in motion, you flip the ball out to him, out to the outside, let him do what he does best, which is use his instincts, and he picks up a 1st down.
The freshman's able to get home with a sack.
Well, another sack. You know, as the offensive coordinator, you're ahead in this game. Maybe you should change the game plan to help your quarterback a bit. This pass rush has gotten home way too many times, and you should focus more on preserving the lead.
Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. And they tackle him, but not before a huge gain down near the 26. The Bulls pick up enough yards to move the sticks. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. He's got some room. Can he get there? Touchdown, USF. To stretch the lead, the route is on.
Number 17.
Now the try here for the extra point.
The kicker is on for the extra point.
Here's the snap. It's flipped back to the kicker. He's looking to throw the ball. And this is caught. How about that? The fake works, and they add 2 points.
And makes the score. South Florida, 80.
Now they get set to kick it away.
20. Number 6. Set to kick off.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. First down here. Time for one more play before the clock stops for the 2-minute warning. Now the defense appeared to jump before the snap, and the flag comes out. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. First down here. The offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. A sack on the play could not escape the pass rush. We've reached the 2-minute warning here. This offense needing to score and then get the football back. That sack sets up a second down and long. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. It's an out route. The catch made. And the defense brings him down.
Hey, there's the execution that's been lacking most of this game, but they'll take it. You know, you try to do everything that you can to learn and try to build for the future. And at this point in the game, it's obviously over, but you love to see the offense coordinator still giving this quarterback opportunities.
Third down play here out of the shotgun. Quick throw, catch made. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout.
Chris, now that we're in the final couple minutes of this game, it's a good time to just kind of step back and appreciate the job this defense has done throughout the entire game. They've applied pressure. They've been physical at the line of scrimmage. Good job in space. And a big part of the reason that they have such a big lead today.
Fourth down. He's throwing for it. He's got it. Enough for a first down. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down. Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. They're going to run it. It's a big game before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down. So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. Here comes a handoff. It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up. The defense will spend their second timeout here to make some adjustments.
Chris, as this clock winds down, it has been a rough day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going. You hope they're able to go back, look at the film, try to learn from the mistakes, and come out the next week looking much better than they did today.
The freshman is lucky that didn't get picked off.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up. And now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. The Jayhawks will come to the line looking to convert on 4th down. Trying for a 4th down completion. Tackled inside the 40, and it's good enough for a first down.
Boy, that conversion right there was an absolute dart by the quarterback, hitting his receiver, and the ball comes out that fast. It puts so much pressure on the defense to locate the football, let alone trying to get their hands on it.
The tackle is made, not the big play they were looking for, but a pretty solid game.
Screen plays are risky because the defense can get to the quarterback, and it also can be covered. Many times, the quarterback just throws it away. Here they get some positive yards.
Quarterback making some changes at the line. So that's now back-to-back wins, Kirk.